Oh, I didn't even update the ratings. Okay, we're good.
Wow. So unprofessional.
Oh
The
man.
misfires.
Well, this is what happens when you make me do all the work.
Wait,
Already
is it
started the
rolling or
video.
no?
It is absolutely rolling.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sweet. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, so welcome back to Puyo Cast. We're going into yellow. So the first card is Arle, Emergency Conscription. It has the
Woo.
pilot and eye patch traits, and it is when this is placed from hand to stage, put the top two cards of your library into the waiting room. If at least one climax card was put in the waiting room this way, rest this card.
Woo.
Woo.
Evangelion.
So
Woo.
this card is garbage because it's from Evangelion.
Is it actually getting your bad rating?
No. So I read that word for word from Evangelion's version. This
Nice.
card is perfectly fine.
Was it a double rare Evangelion?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Let's
It's
just point out
980.
that this exact
Holy
card,
Jesus.
that this card in Monogatari, Symphogear, and one other set recently. Anyway, it was a normal R in three other sets. This exact profile.
What, like, the runner has been, like, a normal R until, like, fairly recently as well, though.
Oh, they seem to mix and match what they put as R and what is an
And
R,
then, like,
double R.
actual Ricky was back to its former rating as a blue rare, but,
Well, every double R Ricky has also had an additional effect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the Mill Runner is like, whatever. So this card is fine.
It's a playable
Uh,
beater.
Speaking of the runner, like, the runner is probably just better than this, unless you really don't want to run blue and need fixing for yellow. I really like mill cards, because getting to your next week is great. But it's not something you should prioritize over 3+1s, which is what the runner can sometimes give.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to really be excited about oversizes in sets with runners.
Yeah.
And
I
ever
mean,
since
this card is fine, but every time you pull it, you're gonna be crying.
Well, yeah, because it could have been like $1 billion Arle.
It's
Yeah.
3,200 yen on a buy list?
I know, right? And that's
What?
not like inconsistent because other stores are buying them for 2,500.
What? How much is the
I
card on
know.
Yuyute right now?
2480 sold out.
Holy
yeah.
It was
Jesus.
1480 for a bit.
It was
Anyway,
1280 when
I'm
it
gonna
came
have
out.
fun.
this card is playable. Which is the next card?
Which
then
card is the
Switch.
next card?
She doesn't even
Girl.
get a name.
I'm very
Shut
surprised you
up.
said that and not Tatsu.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
it's a
my line.
1045. When this is placed from hand to stage against X power, where X is the number of Puyo characters you have, this is usually pretty fine, but when it
Counting
comes on a
itself.
card you want to play a bunch of, it gets a bit worse. And when this attacks, if you are an idiot, is in the climax zone. That's the
Well, that's
stock
very
zone.
hurtful.
Well, Anta, Baka, well, you know,
Okay, so
this is
all,
actually
How
cheap.
many Ava jokes can we make?
all I have to do is
Let's have a look. See.
every time I do look at this card, I was just like, and I'm never gonna ban Gigant Shooter as long as I'm on this cast. This is
Oh
like
my!
a worse
Do not
version,
say Ataru. Do not say Ataru.
but it actually is though.
It's very close to that card, yes,
Yes.
but we're still going to deny its existence.
What? That card
Because
is.
the only reason we get the reference is because we hang around you. No one else is going to get the reference.
Oh sure, it's just a card that just
No
casually
one cares
gets.
about your stupid Lego set.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's just hurtful, man. Don't be
What?
mean.
They're not Legos. They're playing card games.
They're
He's
Lego
got
people.
blockheads.
What? But they're also not
Blockheads.
blockhead versions of them. Rude.
I mean-
Anyway,
There's not blockhead versions of Batman.
so
There's Lego versions of Batman.
this card's ability is another free plussing one. It's kind of like Maguro, but I think it's comparable, but probably ultimately worse.
What? No, this is definitely just worse.
Well, I mean, the ability is worse, but at least she has the
Oh, at
capacity
least she
to
can
kill
kill
stuff.
things.
She gets the
Sure.
beat down, which is great. It's really
combos
good
with
because
a what card?
stock soul.
Just
Okay,
like
so it
Maguro.
gets to
So the final one
8K.
placed be 7K, 7K.
7K, 7K.
Yeah, the final one
Yeah.
placed will be 7K. Everyone before that will be 500 smaller in
Per-
increments.
Yeah.
And you do usually get free plus out of this unless you're retarded and you're running events. I
Well-
can't remember a good event in this set.
I mean, like, one of the problems
Like-
is because you're running the stock soul, like, you also get to miss on climax reveals.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
Sure.
about
So you're-
Ataru
you're-
is like
Well, the thing
you
about
get to
Ataru is
run-
that like the deck is also built in a way where it's impossible to whiff on plussing on that card.
yeah, if you hit a climax, it's just a plussing trigger. Whereas if you're using Witch, like you're always gonna have at least like
Probably 3
these
or
two soul
4.
triggers. Yeah,
And probably more than that because the other combo you play,
Yeah,
yeah.
is gonna
If you're
be
playing yellow,
the
it's
win
going to be
trigger.
probably wins, yeah.
So like the thing about like the Ataru card, which is whatever, like this is the effect from Ataru, and that's the first time I've seen it. Someone tell me if it appeared earlier, so I can use that card as reference instead, and then ignore it the same way we use Ricky.
I feel like it probably has appeared somewhere earlier, but I'm not going to look through the entirety of
Oh.
Weiss history.
With the
Just
same-
to
There's
stop.
okay. I think this is an Idolmaster card.
You think it's an Idolmaster card?
Yeah, I'll look into that. You talk about this.
All right.
I think this card is just outright good, but I don't know. It's good because it's
I-
in a good color.
I don't think it's good. I'm gonna put it as playable.
It's-
Maybe I'm being overly harsh because I played with a better version of this, but like
I don't even
I
think
mean,
it's
I think it's good
sure.
because like it's yellow.
Yeah, yellow is just
Yeah.
a good color right now.
I think color's relevant.
I don't
Blue
think
is
splash.
really awkward.
I don't think splashing at level 1 is that hard.
It's not, but see, the thing is, there's another combo you can play in this, which also combos with the wind climax, which you want to play anyway, and that card is good on its own as well. So
We'll talk about that when we get to that.
yeah, but my point is that yellow at level 1 is much easier to play with and is better supported than playing blue at level 1, especially when. Well, okay, there's Rickies and there's runners, I guess, but other than that single 1-0 combo, I don't think there's a single blue card I care about.
That's probably true.
That's the difference. in
It does
my
get
eyes.
to try to play to beat over. 7K is not unreasonably large. It'll get over basically all of the plussing level 1s that anyone else is running.
It'll get over most of Japan because Japan's a bunch of pansies.
Okay,
Japansies.
Japansies.
guys, I found it.
You found it. Is it
Oh
IMAS?
boy.
Let's
It's
go.
it's a 1/1 Takane from IMAS 2. It's a 1/1/6/5 combos with the old stock soul. When it attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a music character, add it to hand.
Oh,
that
I
the
thought you were
only-
about to say something stupid,
Is
like
that the-
it's a ramen trait.
Is that the only effect?
Yeah,
Is it a 1-1-6-5?
yeah.
Dang, that's like a tragedy.
1-1.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Back then
But-
it was probably fine.
What?
Yeah.
Back then you had Haruka.
True.
Yeah.
Haruka costs stock, though.
What? But Haruka
focus
doesn't
cost.
die, and that also costs stock.
Haruka doesn't cost stock to play. The Takane does.
And the
That's
Haruka
fair,
like
but
also
Haruka
combos
also
with the
doesn't
stock
beat
soul,
anything. Unless you play the climax.
which you probably did.
Hopefully.
I mean, if you didn't, then you have a 4/5 body that's like definitely not killing shit.
Sure,
Okay, but
but
point is, it came earlier than Gigant Shooter.
All right, cool. This is where I acknowledge its existence, and then we Ricky it.
Of course. So that means I have to find the second printing of this card.
well, you can do that. We're going to give this. I'm going to give it a good rating. I know what cards you gave it.
I think it's good.
Yeah, we're
I
going to
give it a
move on
playable.
after most of us give it a good rating.
Because
Okay,
I'm
so
overly
this is
harsh.
the card with the ridiculous buy list price
This is,
right now.
this is the card that firmly
Yami.
is the new Yami.
Yami.
The second coming of Yami.
Yes.
Doomsaying and Yami.
I'm assuming this card is absurdly expensive because there's there's a whole bunch of double R's that aren't great in this set, and then there's this card. So this card is, I guess, Yami. It's very difficult to just call it Yami.
It's not
It's-
Yami.
Well,
It's
sure.
very- It's
But
it's
similar.
it's fundamentally different than Yami.
It's very different. There's a lot of things it's
There,
missing
there
to
are
get into
there are
that.
several things that are different about it compared to Yami.
Yeah, so this card
Well,
has
of course, but
this card has the inbuilt ability to ping 1 when it's placed from hand to stage, which is nice.
That's
But
the
on
come and
flip-
play effect it gets for being level 3.
Yes. The other effect is if Bio-N, which is Arle's top tier magic combo spell, if that's in the climax zone,
Wind trigger.
all your Puyo characters gain 2k, and then this character gains the ability when damage dealt by this is cancelled, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent.
So it basically gets 2 instances of shot trigger while pumping the party.
Yes. So there are a few things you need to know about this card as compared to Yami. Firstly, this doesn't dig, unlike Yami. This isn't automatically hexproof, unlike Yami. This can't give shots to other characters, unlike Yami. And if your opponent manages to live and you manage to get another climax miraculously, this doesn't go into your second climax combo as well as Yami does.
Yeah.
That's a whole list of things that it does worse than Yami.
Yeah.
And
Here's the thing it does
that-
better than Yami. It's better at killing your opponent's characters better than Yami. It also
Yeah.
gets one more potential cancel burn.
If you
I
have a
mean,
full field, yeah.
that's great and all, but you know what has hand encore? And
Yami.
this card is really good. Don't get me wrong. If you play 3 of these and have BioN, which
But this
by the
actually
way,
gets the meta rating for this. This is like definitely one of the reasons why you build this
yeah,
deck.
definitely. So this
Not
BioN
because
is
you like
both,
the series.
it's both a win climax and a +2 soul. I think win climax is just better in general.
I'm tempted just to at least have 1+2 soul.
Yeah, sure, but I don't think win climax. I don't think you want to play the +2 soul with this.
Probably
Because
not.
if you're attacking with this, you're doing it because you have a chance of hitting them for 3, and
Yeah.
if that 3 cancels, you're going to hit them for 2. Whereas a +2 souls, a chance of hitting them for 4, and then hitting them for 2 afterwards, which is so
Or-
much worse.
Or you side for 1 a bunch.
Yeah, but that's terrible.
Well, that's like particularly
I think it's
evil when they're at
cheeky.
like 3-4 or something.
I would never want to side for 1 with this card when I could front for 4, and if they cancel, I get 2 instances of 1.
What if they're at 3-6?
If they're 3-6, then I've got BioN,
You win.
then I ram.
What? Does it matter? They need to have 9 climaxes in their deck.
Okay,
Like,
so
it's way cool no scope.
if
Come on,
this is the if
do it
this
for
is
the
the
MLG.
second- If this is the second turn this card is down, then okay, I'll side. But that's very unlikely because there's not really many ways to dig aside from a level 3 that doesn't have this climax combo.
Well, I mean,
So-
like, you can just put it in your back row and then play over or something. I don't know.
I don't know. So
I guess, but you don't have infinite hand. This doesn't proliferate itself like Yami does and give you infinite hand. I think BioN Arle is a really good card, but at the same time, people are overrating it, and so is Japan by buying them for 3.2k each. Jesus Christ.
It's
Okay,
not
this-
Yami. It's just not as good as Yami.
This is a
well,
buy list.
sure.
Buy
but,
lists are
like-
like 50 to 60% of the actual price. Do they expect to sell them for 5k?
I think, honestly, they might be looking to get it for 80% and then just get the 20% on top, so they're trying to sell for 40 or so.
Well, they're probably trying to sell them really fast.
Yeah, they're just trying to
Buying
move
that
them.
high.
Ridiculous. I
Okay,
think
but,
Puyo
like-
is a fine set, but
Well, I mean, like, Yami wasn't this expensive.
no.
I think.
No, it
well,
wasn't.
I think Yami is better, obviously, but
Yami was
at
also
least I
easier to
think-
pull.
I think Puyo is like a way more interesting set than TLR.
TLR is
By
very
interesting,
boring.
you mean it has like 4 gimmicky bad decks inbuilt? Then I
Well,
guess.
No, it just has like a
TLR
lot
definitely
of
has like a
interesting
gimmicky
cards.
bad deck.
Well, sure, but,
Telugu
like,
has some
does the
interesting
gimmicky-
cards.
Does the gimmicky
Just-
bad deck play Yami?
No.
Well,
I'm just
Oh.
saying, like you have some variation in what you can play, and you can still play Arle. I'm pretty sure.
I
And
suppose, but you can still play Yami in Telugu without playing this full-on housework meta build.
Yeah, we know one person who did that.
oh, sure, okay, yeah, whatever.
What,
but
he represented America.
that's
He won America.
well, whatever. I'm just
Land
just
of the
saying.
free.
Like, I don't think this should be more expensive than Yami, but I can understand why people might be really excited.
I think the number one reason
Oh.
why it's more expensive than Yami is just because of how borked the double rare quantities are probably.
Yeah,
Hard to
like I
set.
think it's
That
only
is
more
part of it.
expensive because it's still a 16 card and booster, but the double R spread is probably way worse.
How many double rares are
Yeah.
there?
There's 10.
Well,
Yeah,
that
there's 10.
if you're still getting 4 in a box, like, then this
Yeah.
is like especially bad.
Like it's actually a lot worse than it sounds. It's not going from 50% to slightly less than 50% because the
It
double
means they
R
unseated
spreads are. Yeah, like they could probably randomize it completely and get away with it because no one would possibly know unless they pulled a whole bunch of cartons.
Like 3 of them.
Although I guess people would do that. Regardless, I guess that they're just short boosted and you pretty much need 4 in order to go nutso. So I really hope that those people who bought Puyo Puyo pull their 4.
The a good meta rating disappeared.
Yeah, I'm giving it the meta rating as well. It's just a big draw.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's just stop comparing it to Yami. Yami's a better card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but
So-
you can understand why people compare it to Yami.
They compare it to Yami because it has that whole cancel, deal lots of damage on every lane, and that part is slightly better than Yami. In fact, you get one
What?
more burn.
It's slightly better for one turn, assuming you have 3 owls and a climax, and your opponent hasn't molested you in a way that this is not desperation.
Well, sure, but it's
Like
like,
Yami, you can just hold 2 Yamis and reliably get the third one and the climax.
It's some special bullshit.
yeah, I know, but it's like, it's whatever.
And then there are those games where you'll dig like 16 cards deep and miss, but
I mean, what if Yami didn't exist? How would you be talking about this card?
well, then we'd be comparing this to Marika, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'd be comparing it probably just to the clash cards.
Oh, well, in that case, this is better than those.
Yeah,
Of course.
it depends, but yeah, it's better than most of them.
But
So
like,
next
the
card-
issue is we do live in a world of Yami, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
If
but I
you-
think that's a really unfair comparison.
if other people are making that comparison, then we must shoot
No,
down that
no.
comparison.
yeah, I agree. Like we don't have to parallel that because I don't think this card is comparable to Yami, but it is not as good.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you can give this card hexproof, and that's what made a whole bunch of people decide that this is actually the second coming of Yami, and completely forget Yami cantrips. Cantrips deep.
I mean, that set also has real anti-damage, which you're probably
Yeah.
grabbing with your cantrips.
With along with everything
Well,
else.
We can discuss Talavru versus Puyo Puyo later, but for now, let's move on.
Alrighty.
So we've got Hentai Skeezer. Not that sort of hentai. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Are you sure?
I want
If
you.
it's Shazo.
It's a 00500. It is a stock bomb. So that's a great number for a stock bomb to have. It means it's smaller than basically everything. And it has 1 cost. When damage dealt by this is cancelled, you may draw a card. Or you may pay 1 and draw a card.
Which is a pretty cool effect too, actually.
I like that effect a lot.
Yeah.
I think this card's really cool because it's 2 really nice effects.
I don't think either effect synergizes though.
No, not necessarily, but it's not
Well,
like actually synergizing so much as it's just 2 good effects on one card. It's not like they're like actively clashing with each other here.
Sure, but most cards that have this effect don't really, like they have a because you don't really want to direct attack with this card, because then your opponent gets to clean out their stock and put a dumb level 0 into stock.
Well,
Oh.
sure.
So, and front attacking is obviously rarely going to do more than 1 damage unless you play a certain +2 soul, which you very well might.
Play it, jam it, go ham.
I mean, at the same time, yeah.
Well, sure, but it's like you front something, you trigger a climax, you trigger like one of the witch climaxes.
Sure.
You're now swinging for 3. You cancel, you pay out the climax, and you get rid of their thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sick. That's
like-
a sick scenario that happens frequently.
Sick plays.
Like sometimes you just trigger a climax. Doesn't even have to be the +2 soul trigger.
Honestly, I think this
Yeah.
card is still better than like the Mill 2. If you hit a climax rested, like this is just seems like a more functional card than that.
Only because there's a runner.
Yeah,
Yeah. I give the
Bombs
card
are
a
pretty
playable
sweet
rating.
with
Any
runners.
disagreements?
I think it's good.
I think it's only playable because it doesn't like win you the game.
Sure, it does.
I mean,
Katsu?
Dude,
I put good.
Alrighty.
that
I mean, you
that
can like
turn 1 extra card could make the whole difference for the entire game. Because
Sure.
snowballed you so hard.
a +1 at level 0 is a +1 at level 3. But
Right.
more importantly, this gets popped by Kaiki. Can't get a good rating.
God damn it.
Oh
mean-
no.
You
I mean-
left a stock bomb out there. That's already not like a good idea.
I mean, hopefully you've killed things with this and it's already
With any
gone.
luck, yeah. So it's a bomb, which is good because it kills itself, and then they can't farm it for their on reverse combo. But I still don't think that gives it a good rating.
I think it only gets playable. I don't usually give bombs good ratings. I don't usually give bombs with utility good rating. Unless the
Yeah.
utility is really heinous, which this isn't. This is like pretty fair.
I mean, whatever.
like-
You You have like such a crazy standard for cards to be good, I swear.
Well,
Probably.
we probably should have a crazy standard, honestly speaking.
Probably.
Okay, I have a low standard then.
I guess I do too.
Oh hey, this thing has a soul. Good.
Moving
He
on to the
admitted it.
brainstormer.
Draco Centauri's Idle Talk. It's a plus in Brainstorm, so it gives the center front row 500, and then one cost tap 2, which is I don't like this profile anymore. Flip over the top 4 cards for every climax. Search for Puyo character from your deck, add it to hand.
Card is fine.
Pretty standard.
Like,
It's
it
good.
is a very typical searching brainstormer. It even has the rest too. I would compare it to, if we're going to compare it to fair cards, I guess the Error from Attack on Titan.
Why is this card rare when the exact same card in Monogatari was double R?
Is it double R?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Senjogahara is double R.
That
Well,
is
that's
Uh,
only fair, because, like, we got that double R 4K.
Yeah, and
Literally
Monogatari got the
Evangelion.
rare 4K.
Yeah, that's fair. They swapped.
okay.
I can
Cool.
I can accept that.
Card is definitely playable.
Ooh.
You'll
So-
probably even play 2 of them.
I just am so offended by plussing brainstorms with other abilities.
I'm not.
Even if
I
it's
think-
like a minor ability. But
What if it's like a major one, like Index?
okay, the index one is sick, but it's also kind of straight nasty compared to like just as a longtime player and seeing the progression of cards and like I don't know. There's a time that okay, me personally, I'm still happy with a brainstorm that pluses and does nothing, but it seems like that's just not the standard anymore.
So, like, 2 Loveru Red Double R Brainstormer.
Yeah, like I think that brainstorm is like awesome, but it's not awesome to other people because it doesn't give like hexproof and 4K to center or something. I don't know.
Hexproof and holy Jesus! I want these brainstorms, man. I don't
And
know what
like
else to
mill
say.
8 for each climax, search 2. Like, is that where we're going?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't know. I still think just self-tap salvage brainstorms.
What?
Like
but you even have the
AG
self-tap search brainstorms now, and those are like also stupid.
But those aren't as good as the salvage ones.
No,
Wait, what is self tap search?
Aaron.
Yukiko, AG, and that one from
Aaron's just
Symphony
himself.
Yeah, Aaron taps himself. You're counting salvage, Alfred.
What?
Mister, he has search.
Oh, no,
Yes.
I don't care about that. Those are worse
No.
than the salvage ones.
Trust me, I've played plenty of the salvage tap self salvage ones, such as KOF.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Woo! That one's great. It salvages anything.
Yeah, so
You
this
better.
card is good. This card is-
If it salvaged my trait, that card would be useless. Oh my
I
god.
don't know, man.
It just
I've
has
got
like
a-
12
a-
different traits on it.
It would,
I have a lot of
It would-
mileage from the Weiss and Mature.
it would have like literally 1 power because of all the traits you put on the card.
That's
The
fine.
Vice and
Why does
Mature
that
only
zero?
searches Orochi, though.
Yeah,
That's
but
like-
a 106k is enough for me.
But that one searches. This is salvages.
That's fine. But
I mean, I guess
but
it searches your anti-damage.
KOF is a deck. Go away. KOF is a deck where you run 4 of the brainstorm and 2 other brainstorms if you're running yellow because you just need to brainstorm every turn,
Well, that's because if you don't brainstorm every turn, you literally just run out of cards to play.
more or less.
Oh my god, it's such a sad deck. Moving onward.
I don't know why this is rare, but okay.
Leaving
Ruluer?
going, it's
Yeah, so Ruru.
Rude.
Hello.
It's a 106k. It can't side attack.
I guess I'll just
PM.
call it playable. Although not side attacking at level 1 is like pretty freaking annoying.
If you're gonna play the +2 soul, then yeah, it is.
I mean, I play a deck with 108Ks that can't side attack, so I just can't. I don't find this acceptable.
What? No, this is
Oh.
like the exact same card as that rider.
I know it isn't because it's not 8K.
Well, it also
And
is
it
like
also doesn't
missing
have
2
3
extra can't
instances
side
of
attack
side
text
attack.
and 2 extra
And-
can't be reversed by level 1 by auto effects.
I'm just saying. Like,
There's a lot of text missing from here, but it's the exact same base card.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I like how you were talking about how you thought it was like when brainstormers do extra stuff. It's like, damn. But like then you're also talking about your 108Ks can't side attack, can't side attack, can't side attack, can't be reversed by auto effects, can't be reversed by auto effects.
Let's
Well,
leave
yeah.
aside all of your completely unreasonable standards and move on to the next card, shall we?
Well, clearly we just had. Yeah. It's whatever. Um. Hey, I feel like I had something to say about this card.
It's a level two.
Other than what I said.
It's a level
It's
two.
not the rider.
It's a 2/1. It has 5,500 power. This could go either way. Oh wait,
So
it's
this
actually
card
good.
Has
Yeah.
come to play. Pay 2. Search your deck for a character with Arle in name. Add it to your
Search
hand
level
and
3.
shuffle your library. So yeah, the
Those-
level 3. There's a few cards you could search. When this becomes reversed, if the level of the battle opponent is higher than the level of the opponent, you may put that character in stock. If you do, put the bottom card of their stock in the waiting room.
I
So
like
like
that they're
the first
printing-
effect is whatever. The main reason you want to play this is probably just for the stock bomb.
Yeah, you can play
Yeah.
one of this. It's fine.
I mean, this is like way better, in my opinion, for dealing with your opponent's Onodera free as hell early play bullshit. Like, oh, I'm going to use a backup and pay 3 stock with my backup.
Nope.
Ah.
Yeah,
And then
this card is good.
They also just can't 3 stock whatever because you put it in stock.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Yeah, this is
relevant
yeah.
sometimes. I think that's most relevant against like blue friends, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I gave this card a meta rating in Monogatari, and I'm going to do the same here. The 2 cost is not very relevant because this, like, yes, I know there's a ridiculous stock charging combo in green, but no, that does not go into every single deck, so you can't just assume that. So the 2 cost is, yeah.
I actually have a question. I thought, for the most part, when a 2/1 had like a come into play plus effect, I thought it was usually only like pay 1 because you're paying stock for the character already.
It's the ones I remember are usually pay 1, clock yourself.
No, because this is a 1 cost character. It's a 2/1 bomb, so you need to pay your 2 cost to get a plus.
Sure,
That's
maybe
fair,
I'm thinking.
I guess.
Maybe I'm thinking of stuff that it's like pay 1, search a specific named card, which is obviously different than
It's like closer
one
to a
character
bond.
named Arle.
It's closer to a bond than
Well, no, but like searching.
yeah.
It's like
How
Slightly
many cards
better
like
than a
that are
bond?
there? I can't think of any.
You know what? Like, I just like to take a moment to just mention how happy I am that they just not got rid of, but like they are printing this card instead of like the previous garbage that was if battle opponent was level 3 or higher.
Yeah, I kind of understand that.
Because that was
Uh,
definitely some hot garbage.
I think that the main thing about this is it's a 2/1 vanilla stock bomb, because the 2 costs there is only one Owl character with 0 cost, and it's a level 0, and it's really bad. So the only thing you can really get with it is the level 3.
yeah.
You know what? It's
Oh,
like
there's also the 4K level 0, so I guess that's fair. But
I
it's
mean,
not
well,
great.
whatever.
I don't think we should talk about the search. Honestly, this card would be great if it didn't have that ability.
Yeah.
The search is just
Yeah.
like if you happen to be swimming in stock at level 2 and you can just like okay fuck it, we'll just grab an extra Arl, I guess.
Or you
It's
could
like
stay
gravy.
compressed. Oh,
It's great.
Oh,
it is gravy. Yeah.
Yeah,
moving forward.
much gravy.
Ooh,
I see
carbuncle.
Green Puyo.
Carbuncle, Goo Goo being whimsical, Goo Goo, Goo
Ugu.
Goo.
Ugu.
All of your Puyo characters in front of this gain 1K and Hexproof.
Yami boys. Yami boys. Yami boys.
Stop it. Stop
How
it.
do I kick people from the call?
I got this stack of money right here. I'm just gonna start like making it
Oh,
rain.
I think
Yami
only I
boys.
can.
Okay, sorry,
yeah.
I'm back.
So this is like part. There's like it's like a 3-part setup to like even get to Yami, but this is definitely part 2, I guess.
Yeah.
There's like a 3rd card that you'll also need to like fully get to Yami, and I think that's in red.
Yes.
So 3 cards to be Yami.
Well, yeah, but that's also just a monument to how bullshit Yami is as a single card in the first
Yeah.
place, I think.
I think he's mainly targeting those people who say this card makes Arle into Yami, which I think is absolute crap.
Those people
Well,
are...
yeah.
This card is great. This card is great just by being itself. It doesn't have to combo with Arle.
No, it's
Because
just a good card.
it just makes your cards on-money damage countable, and that makes it like a 1 to 2 of immediately.
Yeah.
It also gives 1k, which is nice, I guess.
Hexproof is like super good, as it turns out. Who would've
Yeah.
thought?
Just be careful, because if you're playing the mirror match, they might play Colo and switch this out to the front.
And then it's dead.
Except but they have to switch it to something it's not supporting.
Yeah, which means if you have 2 of them, you're fucked.
Easy mode and easy mode.
That's awesome.
What? No, this is when you just like end up playing against whatchamacallit, Haruhi, and they just like summer clothes you anyways.
Everything. Oh,
Yami
but then you're gonna
boys.
heal too. 'cause
Yami
they
boys.
They put 2 Risakumas.
Oh my god.
Okay, jokes aside, like excellent card, yeah.
Yeah, good card.
I don't know about excellent. I think
know,
it's fine.
I'm actually gonna give this card a meta rating with all the fucking wind triggers, anti-damage, etc. running around. I'm actually gonna give this the meta rating.
You know, I actually did give it meta rating too. So
I don't.
I don't
want
know
to.
if I
don't-
would. I think it's very high good. I don't know about meta.
I don't want to pay
Um,
1 for my hexproof.
No,
Oh,
you'd rather
I'm
get it for free on your Yami, but like that's
Kill
bullshit.
the Kill
privilege.
Kill the Kill's card is arguably better than this.
Kill a Kill card is only center slot though. This is frontal.
Well,
Sure,
Kill a Kill. The Kill a Kill
It's
card
also-
is only as good as the stuff it gives hexproof.
It's also family,
sorry.
and
Kill the Kill has Musashi.
it has Musashi, but it also
Yeah.
like only has the family trait, which is kind of awkward with some of the cards like actually cannot search it.
Wait,
I
can
don't-
Musashi get hexproof?
Yes,
I mean, can the Mako get hexproof?
yes.
Okay, I'll just trust you. I'm not gonna look it up.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, how? Why wouldn't it be able to get hexproof?
I might have been only closed trade or something.
No, it's your
No,
center
it's front
slot.
center
that's
slot.
hexproof.
So, okay, well, I'm not giving this a meta rating. I'm hesitant to give it a good rating.
Well, what? I need a rating. Good or playable? Good or playable?
Playable.
Alright, putting you on the spot. This is gonna be our widest discrepancy on the spread. Teru, we need a rating.
Playable.
I already said it was like high good. I don't want
Alright.
to say meta, but
Sorry,
it's
there we go. So this is the highest spread we have on a rating card this time.
wait, good and playable.
No, from good meta to playable.
Oh, sure.
Meta doesn't put it higher than other good cards, so.
Meta's just like an extra thing.
I'm just joking. I think
Next
like
card.
90% of the time we have like high
Ooh.
card variance. It's because of me.
Oh, good old
Oh.
Stan.
So this card is Stan, and he is the Kappa character of the set.
Kappa.
Kappa.
Hey,
What?
Kappa. Hey, Kappa. Hey.
Kappa. Kappa.
Kappa.
Kappa.
Kappa. Kappa. God damn it.
Can you chop a Kappa onto his face? No,
Please don't.
Let's not do that. So when this is placed from hand to stage, it gains 3k, and your opponent can't play backups from hand. So it's already worse than a terrible Monogatari level 3. And then it has... Oh my god. When this is front attacked, you may pay 1, discard a yellow Puyo from your hand, and this gains 4k for the turn. So
Wow.
watch out, guys. You just turned all of your yellow Puyos into 2-1 4k counters.
It's
How sick is that?
it's not sick because this just makes me think of that yellow Decapo healer from Sakura Saku.
Can I just like go ahead and put bad for everyone?
But I think that healer is
I'm gonna go ahead and put
really
bad for
amazing.
everyone.
That healer
But
is
this
amazing
Satan
because you
doesn't do
advance
anything.
summon it at level 2.
yeah. Well, that of course.
And it
But then
heals.
like,
It
yeah.
doesn't force you to play 15 yellow Puyos in your deck.
No, I know. I'm not trying to say this card is good. I'm just saying I'm sad because I think of that Sakura Saku level 3, and then I look at this card and I'm like, oh.
So
Well, Stan gets... I don't think Stan is worth a slot in the deck.
I
He
think
doesn't-
Stan is niche.
God damn it.
What did I give the blue with Holo? Let me see.
Okay, surely, if you're making the yellow Puyo deck, you don't have Arles. What's your level 3 gonna be?
What? You have space for Arls. You can just jam it in there.
You
The
don't
level
own
3
them.
you play. The level 3 you play is
If
the
you
CD level.
own them.
You play Carbuncle. You play Carbuncle.
Well, you play Carbuncle in this, so you can have like 8 level 3s.
Do you play this? I don't think you do.
No,
I would
no, you
rather
don't- you definitely
splash
don't
for
play
any
this.
other
This-
color.
This card is this card is hot garbage.
Yeah,
This card
I-
is hot garbage, and I'm really sad because I think Satan looks really cool.
Kappa.
Stan
Stan
looks
has-
really cool.
Stan has other cards.
Stan has
Alright.
swag.
Kappa.
I don't think his other cards are that good either, and I'm really upset.
All right.
Well, there's one which I don't absolutely hate.
Okay, there's lots of cards I don't absolutely
We're gonna
hate.
just move on because this card is garbage.
Hot garbage.
The hottest. Alrighty. The card
Oh,
that
this
makes
card
the
has
yellow
an
Puyo
SR.
deck
Are
work.
you joking?
Oh man, I like that because someone out there is gonna suffer as much as me in Gatorade boxes. Oh,
Your
what is
boxes
this
were
SR?
also hot garbage.
You were the worst. So Arle is she's just Arle, 001k.
Hey,
During your
searchable
turn,
by the
all your
2/1.
other characters gain 5k. One cost, rest 2 characters. If you flip over the top 4 cards of your deck and put them in the waiting room. If you get up yellow Puyo, any number of yellow Puyo, search your deck for up to 1 cost 0 or lower Puyo character, put it on any slot on the stage, and shuffle your deck.
So,
This card's badass.
in like an objective sense, this card is way better at level 0 when you can just cheat 1/0s into play. And
This card is hella sick,
Well,
but
okay,
it makes you
'cause, like,
run all of those terrible, terrible Puyos.
certainly, you're gonna be dick deep in yellow Puyo if you're playing the yellow Puyo deck. You're probably not going to whiff this that much, which
what-
is pretty sweet.
you only need to hit one, right? Like,
Yeah.
how many times have you hit like a climax on a brainstorm, right? Now, imagine if you had twice as many climaxes in your deck to hit with a brainstorm.
Okay, well, I don't hit
trying to figure
climaxes
out
every
what-
turn, but I can imagine myself hitting yellow Puyos close to every turn.
What, like,
What
on average, how
cost
often do you
card
hit
do I
on a
even want to
brainstorm?
put-
I don't know,
what
maybe
cost
like
card do I even want
50%.
to put onto the field with this?
Depends. I don't know, something to ram because you're playing yellow Puyo.
What? No,
Something
you're just gonna put a
freaking-
yellow Puyo into play. What the? What?
Freaking jank, yeah.
Oh no, you get the carbuncle that when it's in the center slot it gets +1 soul.
Oh my god.
Oh, that is actually a combo.
I think that's sick.
That is kind of sick, actually.
But at level 1, like, you'd rather have the other Search Brainstormer because you can just play it from your hand anyways.
That carbuncle is a
mm,
clock uncle, right?
Unless, you know, you still have like
Yes,
20
it's Clock Encore.
yellow Puyo in your deck.
Well, that's sick. Like, you can get a 2-soul beta for 1 cost and milling for. I don't know. This card is niche because I don't believe
It's niche
because
because yellow Puyo.
Yeah, I
can't
said
believe
this.
they made a.
I said this at the beginning of the blue Puyo cards. Like, pretty much all these cards are going to be niche or lower.
They put a specific brainstorm into the set for a gimmick deck.
They put 2 brainstorms for
Yeah.
2 different.
Oh my
gimmick
god,
decks.
they did, didn't they? I completely forgot about that.
Actually, 3.
Wait, there's a red one too. Oh, there is a
There's
red
a-
one.
Yeah.
I've obviously not been reading this set very much.
We
Let's
should move on.
These cards.
Yeah.
Suketodara.
This fish is
High
looking like
tension,
he's having a great time.
Dancing all
Dancing all
night.
night.
Speaking of Persona dancing all night.
When's my set? So
Never.
when this is placed from hand to the stage, your opponent chooses a number between 0, 1, 2, and 3. Well,
Which
no,
means
it's
your
just
opponent
between 0 and
chooses
3.
your opponent chooses the number 0.
Chooses an integer between 0, 1, 2, and 3. Reveal the top card of your deck, and if the level of that card is equal to the number chosen of the opponent, put that character in any slot on the stage. When your opponent's climax is
Reasoning.
placed to the climax zone, you may put this to stop.
So your opponent will pick 0, and
So this is Master of Predicaments, or for the older Weiss players, it's a silly Maihime card. You
Your
never
opponent-
name anything other than 0.
you name 0 because in the worst case, they got a level 0 character
Opponent's bad.
that doesn't
Let
get
them
to
have
use.
their +1. Just let them have the plus. Like, oh, okay, maybe at level 3 you can name one.
Never mind, like, this effect can just actively screw them if they, like, can't lose the level 0 they just put into play.
Sometimes they reveal Ricky. Like, okay, have your
What?
Ricky. It
No, they
doesn't
can't
get an
even
effect.
use. Yeah, they can't even use Ricky because it wasn't played from hand to stage. It was
Yeah,
played from
like-
top of deck to stage. It's like,
Well,
The
sure,
point is,
but
you always name 0 because if you name 3 and they reveal a level 3 fatty, well,
you've just fucked yourself colossally. But like,
let's
Okay,
just say saying so.
Oh,
Master
wait.
Predicaments.
this. You know what this reminds me of? Like, some of my friends were telling me about Yu-Gi-Oh, which is like solitaire.
yeah, reasoning.
Yeah, something about like you pick a number and then you roll a
Okay.
dice, and if they roll your number, you draw that many cards. Otherwise, you mill the number of cards that you rolled. And you pick a
No.
number between.
No, that's not what that card does.
Okay. Well, then someone lied to me then.
Okay, so Sixth Sense is you name two numbers.
Oh yeah, you pick two
Oh.
numbers.
You roll a six-sided die, and then or two numbers 1 through 6.
If they
You
roll
roll
either of your
six-sided die.
numbers.
If you roll either of those numbers, you draw that many cards. Otherwise, mill the number you rolled.
Oh,
So what
no,
it
that was
actually
right.
says is draw 5, draw 6, or mill 4 or less.
Yeah. So this is like, why would you ever not pick 5 or 6 with that card?
I mean, I don't know. Like there's another card in Yu-Gi-Oh called Reasoning, which is very similar to this. Your opponent names a level. You mill cards until you reveal a monster that could be special summoned, and then if that monster's level is not the same as the one your opponent named, you get it into play. So like, I don't know. I think that card's really cool.
But
I think
anyways,
this
like,
card's really cool, but I don't think it's very good.
fundamentally, like, the reasoning I'm thinking of is just like, the worst possible case on level 0 is that they put, like, I don't know, a runner into play. Because,
That's
like,
not even a bad scenario.
that's not even terrible. Because, like, any other card that they're going to be playing, all of those cards say when this card is played from hand to stage. They don't get their utility off of those cards.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like you would have gotten their utility. You would have triggered them.
Can I just point out this card exists?
And then I
So
just want to.
It's Master Predicaments, the Gatherer text for Magic, 5 CMC, 3 blue.
Oh god.
Designed by David Serlin. That's the flavor
Serlin
text.
designed this. Yeah, he designed this card.
Wait, Serlin designed this?
Yes.
Who is
Oh.
David Serlin?
He's
David Serlin is the guy who says scrubs are scrubs. Get good.
Oh, wonderful.
he's a legendary. He's written like books and stuff on fighting games.
Yeah, like game
And he
theory.
designed
and-
Yomi.
yeah,
okay.
the idea of competitive play and like,
See, but
half
this is
the last
like
plays in the world
this is
to
like
learn
way
from.
more likely to succeed than that other card. This is you flip a coin functionally on this one. This is like rolling a d4.
Well, no, these cards are all like Master Predicaments is all about Yomi. It's all about psyching your opponent out.
And
No,
then,
you
like,
never name more than 4. Because at some point they're gonna have Stormtide Leviathan.
oh sure, that makes sense. But you know what's like less than 4? Ancestral Vision.
Okay. Let's not get sidetracked. Can we talk about the other effect on?
Oh
The
sure.
fish.
The effect
Did,
is great. The other effect is fine.
did we
The other
get?
effect is sweet because like the Miku bomb has this effect and it's really funny.
There's an Araragi in Bakemono, Monogatari second season, that everyone overlooked, but I think is pretty cool. I'm playing it. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, I think we went over that. It's like it's really obnoxious actually. Just
Yeah, considering the number of climax combos at level 1 that are like on reverse do something.
yeah, and then you'll run up against the blue Puyo combo and just get sad.
Yeah.
You're get so sad. Anyways, this card is playable.
playable.
Only because of the
It's-
second effect. The first effect, you're always picking 0.
Sometimes it's a free plus. It's a free smack.
Sometimes. Other times, most of the time, it just does absolutely nothing.
This dude is
Man.
also a kick-ass Puyo character.
What he's looking
yeah.
like he's having a great time.
Next card, Carbuncle.
This Master Predicaments card, it's like I get what he was trying to do, knowing the history of the guy, but it just doesn't work in card games.
No, because
No,
you
it
always
doesn't,
pick
'cause-
less. You always pick minimum risk.
Yeah, you take minimum risk instead of maximum reward almost every time because there's only so good that a card can be.
Ancestral
Like-
Vision.
Like Daigo, the king of like Yomi and like psyching his opponent out, could not make this card work.
I repeat,
Yep.
Ancestral Vision.
Okay, whatever, dude. Are you playing this in Legacy?
What?
Do you want
put
fucking candy?
definitely putting it into your storm deck, right?
Seems like a good
Free
card to
storm
storm out on. Yeah, storm out this card on turn 1 so you can get your free Desperate Ritual.
No, oh,
Yeah.
okay. No, they're expecting something cheap. So
Carbuncle,
so they say,
001k.
dude, so you psych them out with the Yomi and then you get a free Dragon Storm.
Exactly. You only need like a dragon storm count of like 2 to kill them.
I'm sorry, we've gotten so sidetracked. Carbuncle, was it?
Carbuncle.
What?
So this is 001k, it bonds the level 3 owl. So this card is bad because you probably didn't pull any of the level 3 owl, so it doesn't have any targets.
Exactly.
Nah, this card is playable. It has the other ability to attack and give something 1k in 1 level for the turn, which means Risakuma can attack sometimes against level 2s.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I guess.
There
Cute,
you go.
but that's a really niche scenario that probably won't ever be relevant because you're not going to play level sports in this set.
We're gonna move on.
Sure.
It's a bond to Arle, that's good.
Yes.
Witch, 001k, global
Hey,
500.
Wait, that reminds me. Yami also has a bond. Oh man.
But
Wait,
that
it
one's not on
does?
trait. This one is.
Wait, I can't tell if you're being serious.
That one's alien science trait.
Yeah, it's like actually unplayable.
Wait, Yami has a bond?
Yeah, there's a bond to level 3 Yami.
No one plays it.
Did
Well,
Bren
some
play
people
it?
play it, but they're weird. Bren probably played it, yes.
Ooh, shouts to Nats.
Shoutouts
I
to the
think he
represent
actually- I
North
think
America.
he sent a prototype build over. It had the bond in it, and I didn't care too much about it. But he's also playing the Nana, which salvages, so that's not too bad, I guess.
Fair
Which is a 001k. It's a global 500, which is good. And 1 cost to give a character 1 soul for the turn, which is very underrated.
Yes. It can be very good at times. Playable.
Yeah, I like this card.
Playable.
Playable.
I'm not putting in playable for everybody. That's too much effort.
Sure.
Probably should.
What?
It's
No.
playable for everyone, though. Draco Centaurus,
What?
strongest Shoujo.
I went back to Stan. Alright, there we go. We're on the 2K vanilla counter.
So this is a 1-0 counter. It's literally just a 2k counter. They're not even trying anymore.
What? They stopped trying like a year ago.
When you use the backup of this, if you have a Puyo character, I don't even want to
Ooh.
read this. This is ridiculous.
It's a 102k counter. It's
But it's
better than a
literally what it is.
1015 counter. Draco Centauros is cute. Like, I like this card.
I'm not even gonna discard a rating.
It's playable.
Sure.
Playable.
I'm not even fine. Only Teru gets to get it because he
2K
said it
counter
first.
rating.
Satan, Arle's his fiance.
Stan.
Stan.
Fine. Stan, Arle's his fiance.
Kappa.
218k.
Kappa.
Sack this.
Kappa.
This is what you get for defying me. Is placed to the climax zone.
Too
That
edgy.
card is a shot. You get to do one of the following. If there are 5 or fewer cards in stock, you may do one of the following. Choose 1 level 3 Stan in your hand and put it in the slot this was in, or choose up to 3 level 0s cost 0s in your waiting room and put them in separate slots on the stage.
I like that second ability a lot more.
What's
You
the
put
combo
3
with? What's the combo with?
Shot.
It's a
shot.
I like the second effect a lot more.
You put 3 yellow Puyos onto the stage and get 2/2/2.
Or you put like 2 yellow Puyos and the 1-0 Carbuncle on stage and get 2-3-2.
Exactly.
Or 3-2-2. However you want to do it.
Neat.
If you're running
Neato.
green, you can play the erase.
Well, I mean,
Niche.
this isn't even niche. It doesn't need to be the Puyo deck.
No, this is not niche. It's just like whatever.
I think
Yeah,
it's niche.
Niche.
I think it's niche.
Whatever.
But,
if we're all in
like,
agreement,
it's-
Teru gets to be the special one this time again.
It's
I mean, this
Satan, though.
card doesn't have a first choice. You only use the second choice ever.
Because the first choice lets you put a really crappy character into play.
You're already losing by playing that card.
Moving
Next
It's
card
onwards.
Satan.
Stan.
Stan.
loves Carbuncle.
Kappa.
So, discard a Puyo character from hand when this is played from hand to stage. If you do, search for an Arle or Carbuncle and add it to hand.
Why would you tell me he's Kappa?
Because he's Kappa.
I'm gonna find his face for the wrap-up video. Kappa.
Sure.
Kappa.
Kappa.
The issue with this character is it can't discard climaxes.
No.
Hmm.
No, it cannot.
Otherwise, it'd be great.
Otherwise,
Which
it
is-
would be objectively better than drop searchers in certain scenarios where you're trying to search for level 3.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like, that's all there really is to say, I guess.
Good card. I mean, it's not. I still don't think it's like
Uh,
as good as like the ones that only grab for your clock but can ditch anything and can still only grab characters. But I think that effect is really dumb.
And also have a tap to brainstorm search.
Yeah,
Ooh, Mekon.
Ooh, but that card also exists in Dog Days, which is why I don't really care.
But it's not a brainstorm.
No, the one in Dog Days is not a print. Why? That card
Anyway,
is
stands niche.
sure. This time, Lychee said it first. He gets to keep the rating.
Ruru. Burning
Oh, it's
Crush.
yes.
oh my
We
god.
got there.
Yeah, this is the stupid card. When it comes to play, you punch yourself in the face, mill 3, and then sigh because you missed Minotaurus.
And sigh if you hit 3 Minotaurus.
Well, no, because then at least you still get a Minotaurus.
Yeah.
No,
So
but
the
then you
cool
look
part
at your
about
hand,
this
you still
card-
like 3 more of the Rulu. It's in your hand or something. It's
How
like,
many Minotaurs do you really need, man?
what? If you're running this card, you're probably running the full 4.
Well, no, but how many do you need?
To hit? Well,
No, fucking, like,
On field.
you got one. You're a god. You're playing. You're living the 0 to 2 Phantom mono blue Phantom change dream.
and then you get like hit by that, like the newfangled 1-0 ditch 2 character. I don't know if you would actually do that. Honestly, it's not even a 2-soul beater. It's not.
This
I
card has
think-
a second effect, and it's
could
better
be a
than the
two-soul
first
beater.
effect. When this attacks, you mill a card. If it's a climax, everyone gets 1 soul for the turn.
That's actually like incredible.
It's really good.
It's everyone. Oh, that's
Everyone.
really cool.
Yeah.
I would definitely just like put 2 of this in my deck because I could.
And no Minotauros.
No Minotaurus. That
No, 1 Minotaurus.
no, no, no.
Just the one of the
no,
one.
no, wait, no. This is important. This is relevant. 0 Minotaurus, but I might clock myself with this card sometimes.
Well, sure. If you're
Yeah,
gonna
like
be
at
edgy
3
and break level lock.
You can do it at 3-6, so you can stop playing that stupid deck.
That too, but I actually really like the second effect. Giving every, I run Joe in my Devil Survivor 2 deck just because it can give global soul. Also, the nice thing about like milling the climax at 0-0 is that like, then you didn't trigger a climax.
Isn't
then
the
you-
Joe like the Asuna?
Yes.
Joe is a 1-0.
What,
This
no?
card is okay.
Joe
I
is a
still think it's
2-2.
niche.
Yeah.
Like, the second effect is okay, but not good enough to run it. And if you're running it, it's probably because you want to ball with the first effect.
I'm putting a playable rating because I like the second effect enough.
It's
Alright,
not playable,
sure.
it is niche.
I'm putting niche.
It's. I don't even want to rate it.
Well, then there's only 2 ratings, which is mine and Lychee's.
Melancholy. That's my rating.
Melancholy? You don't get melancholy. That's not a choice right now.
It's a
Yellow
pretty big
Puyo.
word. I don't blame you.
Yellow
I don't wanna
Puyo is
type.
blue Puyo, but yellow.
Yeah, cool. Let's
Cool.
go to the next
Move on.
card.
Damn it. Now I'm behind because this card doesn't take enough time.
Carbuncle got punched in the face. 1045. If this is in the front row center slot, it gains 1 soul.
Is that actually the
Encore.
Beats.
Yes,
Oh,
that is
yes.
actually what it does. And Encore, clock Encore.
KO'd?
Yeah, this is
good
the-
card, actually.
Yeah,
That is
this is
sick.
probably really sweet to get with the Arle brainstorm.
This is playable.
Yeah.
Totally playable.
Very,
Very.
playable.
4 of.
No.
You run 4 of in the yellow Puyo deck,
Well, yeah, because you're not going to clock Encore, because you're just going to get another with the brainstorm.
more or less. Shazo, Magician of Darkness. When this attacks, choose another Puyo character, and that character gains 1k if there's a yellow 1k. And if there's a yellow Puyo in clock, do the same thing.
I mean, that's
Uh,
not. This seems pretty okay.
It's not the worst thing ever. When this becomes reversed, put this on the bottom of the library.
That's like a whatever downside.
It's
It's
whatever.
whatever.
If you're going to be brainstorming and searching every turn,
Hey, LMAO.
Yo.
It's
It'd be
Wish.
really-
It references Yellow Puyo.
It's niche because it's yellow Puyo and it doesn't win the game.
It'd be really good if Ball or Bale was in this set.
Sure,
Next
but
up,
Bale is not in this set, thank God.
Kappa.
Suketodora coming down.
It's a vanilla.
Vanilla.
He's got the dance trait. Is that a new trait?
it's the new trait for Persona Dancing All Night.
Oh, excellent. I need that.
In
That's
before Yosuke is dance magic.
Oh yeah.
and then he's also a brainstorm.
For magic.
No, for dancing. What?
No, for dancing. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah,
next
that
up,
was to the face. KO'd Arle, 1165, gains 500 power for every other level 0 character. I don't like this card.
I
because
guess
this
it's
card profile-
playable.
This card profile is way better on cards that don't get bombed.
This card is like way
it's
better
better
on
on
a
cards that
1-0
are
when
costless.
you don't pay for it.
Cards that don't get bombed without you losing a lot of value.
Like, its card is great in Devil Survivor, but it's also on a 1-0.
Yeah.
This card is great in Devil Survivor because even if it dies, you don't give a damn.
It's a 1-0, and also you get a marker.
Mostly DeMarco.
I just not into this.
You know how many times I've like successfully gotten that marker to like go off?
I mean, I've done it
Like 3
when I had
times,
the
and
deck.
what? 3 times,
Right.
and one of the times
You want to move on to the best niche card in the set? I do.
it's there, it's up.
When this attacks,
It
put
references
top
yellow
3
Puyo.
cards of your library in the waiting room. If there's a yellow Puyo there, everyone gets 1 soul. So this card is sick, and I wish this was the card that Rulu pulled out instead of Minotaurus.
Oh, that would be so
would be-
rude.
I know that'd be
Way
bad
too
flavor, but how sick would that be? I mean, come on. You'd play
Well-
Rulu then.
That would be so rude.
I wish this card
Right.
was actually a 2-0. Like, the only 2-0 ever.
No, it's already too good to be a 2-1.
No, so that you could, like, even grab it with Stan.
Oh
This
my
is the sort
God.
of bad card that the sort of ability that should be on a level 3 and would be really bad, but since it's on a level 2, it's so much better.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think this card's pretty sweet.
Mhm.
But it's niche, because Yellow Puyo.
Well, sure, but
Um,
I'm liking the yellow Puyo deck a lot more than the blue Puyo
Oh, yeah.
This
deck
is my
right now.
this is my favorite niche card in
Yeah.
the set.
Moving on is a vanilla, which has conveniently already been updated to bad rating for people.
Strong.
All clear. We're not quite there yet.
2 L's.
Yeah.
Oh,
4
dear.
L's.
4 Ls.
So all characters reshuffle their decks.
Boy.
Choose a character to gain 1 soul for the turn.
I'd rather
Ooh.
play the maid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'd rather play
Puyo-
Demolition.
I really wish all clear was a board wipe because that would make more sense. But
I think it's just second impact.
That's 0 second impact, yeah.
Well, no, like
know
No, no,
it
no,
would
no.
be-
No, here's the condition. You may only play this if you control 5 or more Yellow Puyo.
oh my God.
And then
I would-
second impact.
I dig that, mostly because it just spits in Evangelion's face.
Okay, actually, I have a question about second impact. Is that like the best play if you survive a Yami climax combo?
No,
they
the
can
best
still
play
encore.
is the 3-1 Monogatari event.
No, you can't encore because it puts them in stock.
Oh, it does.
One event puts them to memory.
Even better.
Wait, how many does it put into memory?
Every unselectable card.
That's a card?
Yes.
Yes.
Monogatari.
It's a 3-1 event that chooses all. Well, you first choose all characters, and then all other characters get sent to memory.
Oh my lord, okay. Never mind.
Oh, and then you get to give a character +1 soul or something.
That's amazing.
Anyways,
I
this
agree.
card is, I think, niche.
Anyway, let's Puyo battle, right guys?
Retsu Puyo Battle.
Alright, you know what?
Uretsu.
Moving on.
So this card is a 3-0 event, and we remember what happened with the last 3-0 event.
It was hot
Uh,
garbage.
-5.
Oh, it wasn't hot garbage, it was cold.
Yeah, it wasn't even
Some
like.
gamers decided on it as dinner, and then decided they didn't want it as dinner because it smelled so bad, and it went cold.
You sound so sad.
It's -5!
Anyways.
Like reverse execution. Execution is +5.
Yeah, but execution costs you 8 stock.
But
What
it
on
heals
earth?
for 6.
This card is. Can we talk about how execution is like literally Sphinx's revelation?
It is, yes, it is literally Sphinx's revelation, but better.
Paid 8 to heal
That is an
8
interesting
or 6 and
revelation.
draw 6. That's pretty great.
Okay,
So,
anyway, so
character, you can't play Let's Puyo Battle from your hand.
oh
All
no,
characters
Oh, no.
5. All players put the top card of his or her library in the waiting room. If the level of card you put in is higher than the level of your opponent's card, all your characters gain another 2/5 for the turn.
there's all these cards that just like really want to be used with Ogawa.
I was so close to thinking no card would ever be as bad as the 3/0 blue one, but this card kind of gives it competition.
This is a 3/0 do nothing.
This is a -1.
It's a -1 to do nothing.
Nothing.
At least that card probably.
You know what the best part about this do nothing card is, right? If you're using the 3/2 Arle, you don't need the power.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. 'cause you're gonna
That's
attack with
amazing.
A 12k, then a 14k, then a 16k.
And if you're
Wait,
playing
is that-
with Satan, you don't need the power because he can't be countered.
If you're using the Satan, you don't need the power because you've already lost the game.
Kappa.
Kappa.
So this card is
Bad.
useful in 0% of scenarios, whereas the blue Puyo one is useful in 0.0001% of
In the one
scenarios.
scenario where you
Okay.
have 5
ha-
cards
have
to
the
discard
hand.
from your hand.
And you have attackers.
So basically, this is actually worse than the blue Puyo one, which is ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous.
3/0 do
Sure.
nothing is or 3/0 do nothing is a remarkable thing. 3/3 do
Well,
nothing is
it
far
doesn't-
worse.
I mean, I guess
do
it kind
nothing?
of does nothing.
I mean, you're a level 3. Hopefully, your opponent is probably set up for their level 3, which will involve not caring about what you field unless it's a clock kick.
Well, yeah, basically. Anyways, that's yellow. That still took an hour, so ultimately, even though we started on blue, we still ended up spending as much time on yellow.
Just watch as red takes us half an hour.
Yeah.
Which is ironic, because I think red is the most populated color. Anyways, we'll be right back with hopefully less shitty cards.
Hopefully.